Welcome to Star Wars The Clone Wars Download. In this episode, we're going to be taking a look at the Bad Batch.
The cavalry has arrived!
With the Republic failing to gain ground during the Battle of Anaxis, a squad of clones nicknamed the Bad Batch are called in to help.
So, Commander, what kind of suicide mission do you have for us this time?
Discovering that the Separatists seem to have access to a top-secret military algorithm which allows them to be one step ahead of the Republic, Captain Rex and the Bad Batch head on a mission to infiltrate the Separatist cyber center.
Boom! Ha! You take too long!
But when the clones reach the cyber center, Rex and Tech discover that the source of the code is coming from Skako Minor and may hold a bigger truth.
CT-1409. That was Echo's number.
We chatted with cast and crew on what it felt like coming back to Star Wars The Clone Wars.
The Bad Batch episodes, we had previously released them in an animatic form, so a lot of the work had been done, a lot of the groundwork had been laid out. It was also a way to do an episode arc that was very true to what Clone Wars was. We still improved the models, the assets, redid some things. We made the story better, so if you're familiar with the story already, which some people may be, you'll notice that while it's very similar, we did a tighter edit of it, we added some new scenes, we took some scenes out.
When I heard that the Clone Wars were coming back, I couldn't have wanted anything more than that. I was thrilled to hear that, and I never thought they'd be able to reassemble it and give it the proper finish.
Couldn't believe. I was like, great, we're gonna do the Siege of Mandalore finally. I had no idea we were gonna be doing more than that. So it's been really, really thrilling to find out that we're back for an entire 12 episodes.
It was this big sigh of relief, not just for ourselves as selfish actors that want to play in a really, really fun sandbox, but because of all these fans that have just been waiting and wanting and loving these characters so much and loving what Clone Wars meant to the world of Star Wars.
When I found out that Clone Wars was coming back, I was surprised, I was happy. I'm just glad that I got to touch the franchise, and a small contribution to that was awesome.
And working with Dave Filoni, you could kind of tell he really missed the Clone Wars, and you could tell it felt unfinished, and the fans definitely were asking for it, like, finish the Clone Wars, please, save Clone Wars.
Everybody was so super excited. These are stories that we started beginning to tell in 2012. Clone Wars was my first thing here at Lucasfilm, so it always has kind of a little special place in my heart because of the types of stories we were able to tell, and even just the style of animation and things was just different than what we'd been doing, so it was a lot of fun to get back to.
The times have changed. When we first started Clone Wars to when we did Rebels, when we did Resistance, and getting back into Clone Wars again, we had to apply ourselves in a more cinematic way. We'd be conjuring up old episodes, they'd be rewritten, retold in a different light. There's some changes made, but we knew the pieces would be there, and we knew how to make them look better.
I feel something when I make it, and I want the audience to react, because that's what Star Wars did for me. To a person at Lucasfilm, we want to give that to people, that sense of adventure and optimism and hope.
Have any burning questions about the Bad Batch? Tweet us your questions using the hashtag #CloneWarsDownload, and maybe you'll see your question answered on the show. Thanks for watching. Check back next week for our deep dive into A Distant Echo, and catch the final season of Star Wars The Clone Wars weekly on Disney+.